Hello, my name is Neha Sawahir and I'm a BSc Computer Science student at University of West London with student ID 3214697. This video is part of my coursework for Mobile Web Application Development module. As part of this assignment, I used Android Studio to design, development and implement mobile applications that demonstrate my understanding of app development concept. For this assignment, I created 4 mobile applications: Cute Animal Icons app, Pizza Ordering app, Catalog app, and Login app. As you can see here, there is a text asking the user to click one of the animal images. On clicking any one of the animal image, you can see a text appear on which animal you have clicked and also a button with a unique color. On clicking each of the animal icons, you can see the color and text is changing accordingly. On clicking the reset button, everything will get resetted and the text will be changed to the initial text. Moving to the backend code, here I have created an icon click method which uses if-else statement. In each of the statement, I have given different text and color for each animal icons. Here I have created on clear button method which resets everything and set the text to the initial text and color. And the reset button is disappeared here. That's it. Moving to the second app, I created the pizza ordering app focusing interactivity with checkboxes, buttons, and performing arithmetic and logical operations in mobile programming. Initially, here there is a welcome text and a pizza base with its price. And here users can choose their favorite toppings for pizza. Each toppings has its own price, and when selected, it appears as an icon along with updated total price. And 2 buttons are here at the bottom: clear order button, which resets the selections and start over. And on choosing the toppings again and clicking the place order button, it submits the order and displays a toast message confirming the order. So this is how my second app works. Moving to the backend part, the main activity class initialize all UI components using find view by ID. Then set on click listener is given to each toppings where update icon and price method is called. This method calculates the total price by adding the prices of selected toppings and updates the visibility of the corresponding toppings icon. Then on click listener method is given to the place order button where it checks whether any toppings have been selected. If at least one toppings is chosen, a toast message will display with total price. Otherwise, a prompt asks the user to select at least one topping. And the clear order button resets all the checkboxes to their unchecked state and calls the update price and icons method to reset the price and hide the icons. And yeah, here in update icon and price method, it calculates the total price by adding the prices of selected toppings and updates the visibility of corresponding toppings. And this is all about my second app's backend code. So for the third question of my assignment, I have developed a catalog app that showcases 5 London landmarks. As you can see here, the app begins with a curved page. Here there is a view details button, which is an entry point to the catalog app. On clicking this button, we will enter the first page, which includes the landmark Big Ben, its image and description. The 2 buttons, previous and next, allow for a smoother navigation to the other pages of the catalog app. This catalog app showcases about Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, Tower of London, London Eye, and Tower Bridge. And the horizontal scroll view of images at the bottom helps for a smoother navigation. And on clicking the next button at the last page of the catalog app will take you to a thank you page. Here there is a reload button which reloads the catalog app again. So this is all about my third app. So let's move into the backend code. This main activity.java acts as an app's starting point. Initialize the button start button and sets up a set on click listener to navigate to the landmark catalog. On button click, it starts the landmark details activity using an intent. The next, landmark details.java. This activity displays landmark details with options to navigate through them using buttons or quick image navigation. The method on create initialize UI elements like navigation buttons and an image button layout. Sets up arrays for landmarks, images, and description to dynamically manage content. Displays the first landmark by default using set landmark details. The set landmark details method updates the landmark title, image, and description based on the current index. On click listener is given to the previous button, which helps to navigate to previous landmark. And on set click listener is set next button, which navigates to the next landmark or transition to the last page activity if the user is at the last landmark. Here, for making work of horizontal scroll view, for loop is used to generate images buttons dynamically for each landmark. Each button represents landmark image. Clicking it navigates to that specific landmark by updating the current landmark index and displaying the corresponding details. Moving to the last page, Java. This activity displays a thank you screen after completing the catalog with an option to restart. The method onCreate initializes a restart button and sets up set on click listener, and on clicking the button it navigates back to the main activity using an intent. So during the development of this app, one of the main challenges faced was to ensure smooth navigation. To do this, I developed the set landmark details method, which dynamically updates the display data based on the current landmark index. This ensures consistency across the app whether users navigate via buttons or click on images in scroll view. In addition, it created a unique feature where clicking the next button on the last page takes user to a completion page with a choice to reload the catalog again. This task was quite difficult, but I completed it successfully. Overall, this experience helped me strengthen my problem solving skill and understanding of dynamic navigation in mobile applications. Now, moving to the fourth task of my assignment, I developed the login and registration app. As you can see here, the app opens with a login screen. Here, there are two fields which allows the user to enter their username and password. If we enter an invalid username and password, it will display a toss message. So the new user can click on the register link here to register now. On clicking the register link, we'll reach the registration form page where we can enter all the information required. And this page includes three buttons. The clear button, clear every information entered, and the register button. And there is a go back button which take us back to the first page. And on clicking the register link again, moving to the registration form page, and I'm going to give the information required here. We can give the birth year using the spinner. And if we register without entering or filling all the fields, it will display a toss message. Or if we enter a mismatched password, it will toss a message. And finally, after entering all the informations properly, on clicking the register button, a toast message will display as registration is successfully done. And now in this login page, if we enter the username and password, we will enter into the welcome page, which displays all the informations we provided at the registration form. And here there is a button to log out. And yeah, this is how my login app works. Now let's move to the backend code. Here in main activity.java, I gave set on click listener to the register link, which navigates to register activity when clicked, allowing the new users to register their details. And then set on click listener is given to the login button, which validates the entered username and password against the stored credentials in shared preference. If credentials match, navigates to the welcome activity with the username passed as an extra. If credentials are invalid, it will display a toast message indicating the error. Here in onResume method, it clears the username and password input fields when the user returns to the login page. So moving to the register Java activity, it initializes all UI components using find view by ID. And here we are creating spinner with years dynamically. ArrayList and array adapter is used to generate and display years dynamically in the spinner. And set on click listener method is given to the buttons. The button clear all the input fields and resets the form from calling clear form. Button go back, close the current activity and returns to the previous screen using finish. And the button register handles users registration. Here it validates that no fields are empty, passwords match, and the username is unique, and display the toast message accordingly. The shared preference saves users data locally, including username, password, full name, gender, and birth year. Here saves the user credentials and additional details securely in key value pairs for later use, and displays a toast message for successful registration and returns to the login screen. And at last, clear form, which resets all fields to their default state, ensuring a fresh input form for the user. Now in welcome activity Java, get intent method retrieves username passed from main activity using intent. used to fetch and display personal details like name, gender, etc. And shared preference tree to store user details based on the username, and data is displayed using unique keys. And here calculate age method calculates the user's age by subtracting the birth year from current year. And here it displays information with a personalized welcome message. And finally, the set on click listener method is given to logout button, which navigates back to the main activity when the logout button is clicked. Uses intent to switch activities and call finish to close the current activity. And during this development of this login app, I faced multiple challenges which enhanced my skills. However, the key challenge was controlling user authentication through shared preferences. Additionally, managing user registration validation was difficult, particularly checking for multiple users in shared preferences. I overcame this by determining whether a username already exists before to registration. And I also learned how to use intents to transmit the username between activities, enabling a personalized greeting. Although there were challenges along the way, I successfully developed all four apps, each reflecting growth in my skills and understanding of mobile app development. From dynamic interactions to seamless navigation and user authentication, these apps showcase my dedication to learning and problem solving. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope it gives you a valuable insights into my work. Thank you.